It's Nick Brandon from TechWork. Normally I'm talking about IT and telecoms videos, but today I'm going to talk to you about my electric car and what happens when you come out and it's completely dead, which is what happened to me. So basically any owner, manager or somebody that runs an electric car needs to know this because it applies to everybody. So the other day I came out and my car was completely dead. Nothing worked, so even though the battery was charged up, had range on it, it was completely dead. So what happened was I had to get the key out of this fob, which is a manual button. It releases a manual key, and then you basically have to go in here into this recess and use the manual key to get into the key hole to open the door, because it doesn't open. So obviously it does open now because I've charged it up. Then what I had to do is I had to go through under the footwell, and there's a little knob there basically that you have to pull to open the bonnet. So once I've opened the bonnet, which I can now do because it's charged up, basically the 12-volt battery runs everything on the car. So even though there's the battery itself is charged up to actually run the thing, the 12-volt battery was dead. So I had to remove a plastic cover, which is this thing here, and that plastic cover is just in the front here, and it's just released by 2 screws, and once you release those 2 screws, that actually allows you access to the 12-volt battery, which is here. So this is just a normal 12-volt battery like any other car, and what I needed to do was remove this thing using a bit of force, this plastic cover, and I put my battery charger on it for a couple of days, just running normally. This is the battery charger I've got. It's just a normal battery charger, just put that on as normal, and I charged that up for 2 days here, and that then charged the battery. What I also had to do is I had to use my boost function, which is like a jump start unit, which I had anyway, to jump start it to start with because the battery was quite dead. So once it was charged up, I was a bit nervous about driving it because I didn't want to go somewhere and then find that it was dead again. So I just got the battery charger here, and you basically put the red terminal on there, black terminal on there, and then it gives you a readout. This is actually reading out the alternator charge, which isn't really the battery charge, but once you've disconnected it for a while, the car will just go into normal mode, and then you can charge the battery, and obviously it should be sending out 12-13 volts. So yeah, it's something that everyone that has an electric car, probably a lot of people don't know, but actually this is quite a fundamental flaw. And I've had this car 4 years, so the battery is 4 years old. So the engine, well, the power that's run through the motor is supposed to actually charge the battery, but obviously it hasn't charged it enough in this case because it's been cold and the car hasn't been used much because I haven't been out in it much. So yeah, good idea to keep an eye on that. Maybe get a trickle charger, which is a good thing, put that on for a few days every few weeks if you've got the facility to do that. So I hope that's helpful. Hope you don't get stuck like me. Thanks, bye.